On the silent ruins of Mars, an underground terror begins to stir again. The monster they thought defeated rises again, stronger than before. Even the crocodile's fury is nothing before this nightmare's strength. In elegance and silence, the Coffee Twins unleash their deadly art. The ape awakens in the absurd light of the banana. From the red sands, the shark of Mars rises to strike. When chaos drums and cactus sandals march, the nightmare multiplies, and Mars becomes a living hive once more. From the broken sands, new hares march in sandals. The mallet-bearer stands alone against the tide of absurd death. In silence and shadow, the assassin moves to strike. From the red dunes, the sand shark answers the call. The ape's fury awakens, bathed in absurd banana light. In elegance she dances, turning war into a storm of dust. With each beat, the desert shakes and sandals stumble. The king of sandals descends, and Mars trembles once. From silence, the mallet trembles, whispering of evolution. The parasite dares the mallet to awaken or perish. Banana and mallet, absurd forces now fight as one. From the heavens, lightning falls, birthing a new absurd weapon. The assassin watches as destiny reshapes the battlefield. The rotten beast lunges, but the mallet has changed. With one strike, the desert becomes a storm of light. The mallet evolves, but so does the nightmare. From the rotten peel, the parasite army is born. The ape faces his cursed reflection in the rotten form of the banana. From one rotten beast, 1,000 with sword raised, the shark warrior faces the endless swarm. In the eye of chaos, the mallet bearer stands unshaken. With elegance, she scatters, turning parasites into dust. The parasite master leaps, birthing chaos with every tear. The ape ascends to face the parasite. From grace to shadow, the ballerina's roast begins to darken. The assassin knows her dance is no longer her own. Even monsters tremble at the scent of a bitter roast. From her hands, darkness brews, a storm of bitter chaos. Even the mallet bearer cannot withstand her bitter wind. In blood and bond, the assassin strikes at his own kin. In her gaze, the sweet brew has turned to poison. The ballerina awakens in the bitter dance of dark roast. From his jaws, the desert trembles with primal rage. From the red sands, his children awaken, an army of jaws. A storm of scales and teeth thunders across the battlefield. The rotten beast is drowned beneath a tide of snapping jaws. In laughter, he commands an absurd empire of crocodiles. The stampede shakes the land, but something greater stirs below. With each beat, the absurd carnival awakens. In sandals, they march to the rhythm of absurdity. Led by chaos, the carnival stampede charges ahead. The cracked monster rises to silence the absurd parade. With every beat, sandals strike like thunder. In the storm of sandals, the monster still stands. From broken ruins, the king of roaches awakens. With sword to the sands, he dares the king to rise higher. With wings of terror, the roach ascends into nightmare. Banana light meets insect shadow, absurd destiny collides. With thunderous beats, even wings may shatter. Above them all, the Cockroach King claims the sky. At the edge of despair, absurd heroes rise together. Together they stand, facing the wings of doom. In roar and sandals, absurd armies march to war. With each beat, the desert itself roars in defiance. Shark and banana unite. Absurd light pierces the swarm. Above Mars itself, the Cockroach King reigns supreme. From the dying planet, the Roach King spreads his dominion. In absurd unity, their weapons shine against the void. Banana fury and crocodile wrath, absurdity charges as one. Coffee turns bitter, and daggers thirst for blood. Sandals strike in rhythm. The absurd parade of death marches on. Mars falls, and Earth becomes the next absurd battlefield. The battle only grows more absurd. Tell me, who's your favorite warrior? And don't forget to like if you want more chaos.